Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I know I'm meant for more than this? Yet somehow, you're stuck in the same place. You have big dreams, big plans, a vision of the future. But when it's time to act, something holds you back. If you've ever felt capable, talented, but unmotivated, this story may feel uncomfortably familiar. And maybe it's exactly what you need to hear today. Once upon a time, in a busy city full of young professionals chasing success, lived a 26-year-old man named Frank. Frank had a bright mind, strong potential, and a passion for technology. He would often say to his friends, "One day, I'll be one of the top tech experts in this country. I'll build an app that millions of people will use. Tech companies will pay me to work for them, even from the comfort of my home. Everyone will know my name." People admired Frank's ambition. He spoke with confidence, and his dreams sounded exciting. But there was one problem. Frank was lazy. While others spent evenings learning new skills, Frank spent his scrolling through social media. When young developers attended tech meetups, Frank stayed home watching movies. His laptop, the door to his dream life, remained closed most days. He loved imagining success, but avoided the work required to reach it. One weekend, Frank's uncle, a retired tech professional and mentor, came to visit. He glanced at Frank's untouched laptop, closed notebooks, and the online courses he never completed. He asked, "Frank, you talk about becoming a tech giant, but what have you built? What have you learned? Where is the proof of your ambition?" Frank smiled and replied, "Uncle, relax. I'll start next week. I just need to be in the right mood. Once I start, I'll become unstoppable." His uncle sighed. He had heard this "next week" too many times. He decided to teach Frank a lesson. The uncle pulled out 2 USB drives and placed them on the table. He said, "These are not ordinary drives. They hold 2 different programs, and whichever one you run will shape your life." He pointed to the first one. "This contains the Ambition program. If you open it daily and work on it, learning, practicing, building it will open doors for your future, bring opportunities, and create a successful career." He pointed to the second. "This is the Laziness program. If you run it, it won't look harmful at first. In fact, it will feel easy and comfortable. But slowly, it will distract you, waste your time, kill your discipline, and eventually destroy your potential." Then he said, "Frank, both programs are in your hands. The future of your career depends on which one you choose to feed." Frank held the 2 USB drives, one representing ambition, the other laziness. Of course, he thought, "I'll choose the ambition one. I want success." But the next morning, he felt tired. He said, "I'll begin tomorrow." Days passed. Eventually, out of curiosity, Frank plugged in both USB drives. He told himself, "Let me just test them. I'll focus later." Weeks went by. Frank didn't practice, didn't learn, didn't build anything. He wasted time, procrastinated, and watched others succeed while he stood still. One day, his uncle returned to check on him. Frank opened his laptop, and reality hit him. He saw missed opportunities. Friends who started months after him now had good tech jobs. People he once advised now completed projects he never started. His skills were outdated, his confidence shrinking, and the ambition inside him was nearly gone. The Laziness program had won. His uncle looked at him gently and said, "Frank, this laptop is your life. Ambition is like a new software. You must update it daily with effort, discipline, and learning. If ignored, it becomes useless. But laziness? It installs itself. It spreads silently, and if you don't remove it, it will take over and destroy everything you could have become. Frank felt a deep pain in his chest. For the first time, he understood. Dreaming isn't enough. Only consistent action keeps a dream alive. That night, he couldn't sleep. He replayed his wasted time, broken promises, and missed chances. He whispered to himself, "If I don't fight this laziness now, it will own me forever." The next morning, before sunrise, Frank opened his laptop. He deleted the distractions. He wrote a learning plan. He coded daily, even when it was hard. He watched tutorials, built projects, asked for help, and practiced relentlessly. It wasn't easy. His mind resisted. His old habits fought back. But he kept going. Slowly, his skills grew. His confidence returned. He built his first app, then another. Opportunities came. And years later, Frank became known as the guy who defeated his laziness and rewrote his destiny. Dear listener, Frank's story isn't just about tech, it's about life. Inside each of us, there are two programs. One is ambition, one is laziness. Ambition only runs when you power it daily with effort, discipline, and action. Laziness runs automatically, and if you let it stay, it will destroy your dreams quietly. So if you have big goals but lack consistency, remember Frank's laptop. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for motivation. Start today with what you have, because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to win. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who has potential, but needs a push to begin. Together, we can uninstall laziness and upgrade our lives.